Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Yasmin.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, too. So today I choose some questions of Vogue channel. I don't know if you know, but there is a channel of Vogue on YouTube that they choose some celebrities to answer some questions. And today we're gonna do that. We will pretend that we are celebrities and answer some questions. So for who don't know me, my name is Yasmin. I'm 20 years old. I live in São Paulo and I am an English teacher, but I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to help you. And is someone here for the first time?
It's my first time.
It's my first time too.
Oh, okay. So I will explain how TNT works. And it's a platform where you can practice your English, Spanish, French, and other languages. It's a safe space to practice. We are here to help you and not to judge you. And if you have some doubt, you can ask me. So I put the questions on the chat, and I will divide us in 2 small rooms to have a better conversation. You need to choose a leader to lead the conversation. And I think we can start. Let me create the breakout rooms. And please, if you receive an invitation, accept. Okay, so if you receive the invitation, please accept. And let's start our conversation. So who wants to start introducing yourself?
Okay, good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist and professor of Catholic University of Goiás. And I'm here to enjoy TNT this beautiful morning.
Hello, guys. I'm Bruna. I'm 26. I live in São Paulo with my family and my brother. I work as an English teacher too, and I'm a hostess here on TNT. And I think that's it. Thank you. What about you, Deborah? Welcome.
Good morning, guys. I'm Deborah. I'm 26 and I'm in Rio, more specific in Rio de Janeiro. And I'm here to study with you guys. So good morning.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ronaldo. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. And I was born in a small city in Minas Gerais. I'm from Abaeté. And I lived in Trindade, Goiás, and Goiânia too, when I was a child. And when we were living there, my father died and we moved back to Minas Gerais. Uh, at this time, I was 10 years old, so young. Nowadays, I'm retired from Banco do Brasil. I worked there for 30 years. And now I run my own company with two brothers. We produce a machine for camera refrigerator. And I am on second marriage. And I think that I know Bruna Carreta.
Really? Hello, Dan.
Yeah, nice to meet you again. I'm on TNT for a long time, but I was out for a little while, but I came back now. Oh, that is all.
And what about you, Rogério?
Okay, guys, good morning. I'm Rogério. I'm 42. I live in Cosmópolis, São Paulo, country of São Paulo state. I'm married, and from you guys, it's a pleasure to be here to practice English with you. Thank you.
Now it's your turn, Endo.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Endo Miller. I'm a geologist. I'm from Goiânia. Now I'm living in Campinas, São Paulo. Yeah, Jefferson. A pleasure to stay here with you, discuss a lot of interesting topics and so on.
Okay, so the first question is, on a scale of 0 to 10, how excited are you about life right now? Deborah, can you start?
Of course, thanks. 8 maybe, because I'm very anxious too, because I'm studying to do IELTS exam next March, kind of. So I'm so happy and afraid. That's it.
So choose someone to answer.
Ronaldo.
Oh, I think that I don't have to claim about my life now. I think that we are coming back to a normal life or a new normal after pandemic, and I think all things is going to a better way now, and I don't have to claim about this, I think. And you, Bruna, what about you?
Maybe an 8. I don't know. An 8 because I'm about to graduate in college. I'm moving out to a new house. What else? I'm changing jobs next year. So many changes are coming in my life, and I think it's going to be good for me. I still have so many things to learn from these experiences, and it's going to be amazing. What about you, Jefferson?
Hello, guys. I'm very excited. Maybe 7, my grade now, because I'm very happy today. I have been in the gym. I'm so nice to begin this week. I returned to play football. I love to play football. That's very nice for me. And I hope to return to the face-to-face class, not this bad thing about remote class. I hate remote class. And we'll return next year. So for me, number 7 is so good. And you, my friend Andrew from Goiânia that live in Campinas. Barão Geraldo.
Yeah, you know.
I know Campinas.
Well, about me, I think 9, because today I woke up very early, so I feel very excited when I can do that. Wake up early, and also because I have a lot of things to solve this week, so I'm really excited to finish this stuffs. How about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, I would say seven. Seven because I'm pretty well now. I mean, I have my job. Everyone in my house is healthy, and actually, I don't have nothing to complain. Of course, we always want something else in our lives. You know, we always want to improve our careers. You know, we always want to buy something new. But I'm pretty happy with my life right now. I would say seven. Okay. Well, I have to choose someone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
I
Wesley.
think everyone answered.
Oh, okay, that's great.
I think Wesley doesn't answer. Wesley?
He's connecting yet.
Oh, okay.
He's not in the class. In the room, classroom.
Okay, so I will answer, and I think maybe 9, but I'm not a positive person. I'm negative, and I don't have hope that things will get better. So I think 9 because I don't have things to complain about my life. It's everything good now, even the pandemic is happening. But if your life was a musical, what would the marquee say, Bruna?
What will the marquee say? I don't know. What is marquee? Is the main part? I have no idea.
It's the title.
Title? Okay. Maybe, but I don't know. Sorry. I have no idea. I know I should have prepared myself for this one, but I didn't do it. Maybe something like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I will skip this one. Rogério, what about
Could be
yours?
the.
Sorry. Yeah, say it. Go on.
I think it
Oh
could
my
be
gosh.
the happiest girl because you are always smiling and things like this.
Yeah, I try, but I don't know.
Sorry, I don't
Thank
know what is marquee. Can you explain?
It's the title.
I don't know what is the title.
Título. The name.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So what about you, Rogério?
Well, it's a difficult one to answer, but I will try. Well, I would say, oh my gosh. So maybe it's have nothing to do with myself, but the song of Linkin Park from Linkin Park in the end. I don't know if you guys know this song, but I like it. I like this song, and yeah, maybe it's this song has something related with my life. Okay. What about you, Wendell?
Yeah, awesome song. Well, I'm thinking here about this question, and I remember this song, "Be Thankful for What You Got," by William DeVogan. I really love this song, and I think it's similar to what I think about my life, and at least what I've been thinking about what's going on. And you, Ronaldo?
Oh, I was thinking about how to answer this question, but I think that the show must go on because our life don't stop. We don't have time to stop, and you have to move all the time. I think that is it. And you, Deborah?
Oh, if I understood correct, I think like how my life is going on now, it was a beautiful and tired girl because I am beautiful, but I am very tired every day. I work a lot and I study a lot, and my life is this now. So I think that it is it. So, and you, Jefferson?
Okay, for me, I've got a friend because I have a lot of friends. I've got a friend. I love this music because it's about my life as a music. It's a poor guy that born in a poor bairro. How to say bairro? I forget about the name. Bairro. Neighborhood in Bairro Popular in Goiânia. It's a poor guy that's study a lot, made economics, master and doctorate, and now it's very happy what he's doing. So I think it's the same root of the music. I've got a friend, and I've got a lot of friends, a lot of colleagues, a lot of professors that I love, my colleagues, and a lot of students. So I'm very happy. This is my musical, a successful career constructed by studying. So you need to study a lot. And you, Yasmin.
Oh, I think could be Unstoppable, that it's a song from Sia, because I really fight for things that I believe and things that I want. But could be The Lost Girl too, because I'm always forgetting things and I feel always like a little lost. And what is one thing that no one knows about you, Andrew?
What? And I just say live on YouTube and nobody knows about me. Oh, well, I have to think more. One thing that no one knows about me. Well, I'm a very methodic person. I think I already said about it. And, you know, when the people know me, they don't understand, because I think it is not expected that I'm very, you know, a methodic person doing my stuffs. I'm not, I don't know, I'm not looks like that, but, you know, it's something that the people needs to know me really to see that. Yeah. How about you, Jefferson?
Yes, I have a secret that you reveal now. I don't like to schedule nothing at 2 p.m. because I need to sleep after lunch. I woke up too early and go to the gym and do a lot of things and get too tired. Do I have a lunch? I need to sleep at least 20 minutes, and I don't like to do nothing after 12 and a half hour. So this is my big secret. So if you can talk with me, don't answer me at this time. This is my big secret. Sleep after lunch. And you, Bruna Carreta.
Guys, I don't know. I think I'm like only my family knows how needy I am. I always need to hug and to like I am not like that with everyone, but here at home I'm really needy, you know. I just want to be hugging them all the time and kissing. And I know people think I am an organized person, but I am not too. Only the people who really know me and like have already been to my bedroom know that I'm really messy. And that's it, I think. Like at work, I am pretty organized, but at home, it's just like a mess. What about you, Ronaldo?
Oh, I think that a lot of people don't know that I'm shy, but I try to be not. but I'm very shy, and sometimes for coming here and speak with you guys, I'm so nervous about it. And when I was working at the bank and I was a bank manager, I had a lot of problems just to speak to a lot of people that come to me, and because I'm very, very shy, but I tried to be not. And I think that's my big secret. I try, but I'm very, very shy. I'm not too much talkative person, I think. And you, Andel?
Well, I think I was the first. I cannot to reveal other, other other thing that the people don't know about me. I think it's Yasmin's turn.
Okay, so everyone answer?
I don't
Deborah has
answer.
answered yet. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I would say that most people that I've known, they don't know that I'm learning English. In my job, especially in my current position, my coworkers they don't know about it, and one day a person, I don't know why she knew it, but she figured out that I'm learning English, and she started to ask me questions, what I've done to learn English, and then I started to explain for her, and she got really interesting about the method. And yeah, but the most people that I've known, they don't know that I'm learning English currently. Okay.
What about you, Deborah?
I don't have so many secrets. So my friends and my family knows kind of everything about me, but I am a person that I think a lot before I do anything. So people that isn't near for me don't know about this. So that's it.
Okay, so about me, I like to dance, but I'm too shy to do this, so I feel more comfortable if anyone knows about it. And okay, so what is the biggest surprise you've had? Rogério.
Oh, the biggest surprise. It was 10 years ago when my wife was pregnant for the second time. And guys, don't get me wrong, but I wish my desire was another boy, because I had a boy, and my desire was another boy, because I'm used to deal with a boy. But my surprise was we are going to have a girl, and it was a huge surprise for me. But now she's here with us, and we love her. And yes, but at that time it was a big surprise for me. Okay.
What about you, Ronaldo?
Oh, it is hard to say, but I'll tell you, a big surprise for me. It's happened a year ago when I traveled with my family, and when I came back from this trip, this travel, my wife said to me that she didn't want to live with me anymore, and after that she didn't talk with me anymore, but we still live in the same house, but she didn't talk anymore. It's a very, very big surprise, because the life was not so good, but it was in a good way. And now it's not good anymore. And you, Jefferson?
I think it's the same as Ronaldo. I have a very bad situation with my mother. I was with my mother. My mother is very important for me. I went with her to Brasilia when I made my application for a doctorate. It was so nice. And when we back to Goiânia, and my mother had no problem, and I said to her, I needed to travel now, to spend 1 week out of Goiânia. She said, it's okay. And when I was traveling, she died. It's terrible for me. It's a bad surprise for me. It's terrible because all in my mind, I just used to think about her, the good things about my mother. So it's a bad surprise like Ronaldo. And you, Bruna?
Well, I think the biggest surprise I've had was last year. I was like living my life. It was quarantine. I was working from home. Then every time that I would eat something like greasy food, like hamburger, something unhealthy, I would feel like I would had a stomach ache. I would have a stomach ache, and it was terrible. Then once I ate a lot, and I was still feeling this pain. It was terrible. Then I went to the hospital. The doctor told me I should get my gallbladder removed. Then I had the surgery. It was a huge surprise because I thought I was healthy, and my body was okay. Then I had to get the surgery, and it was okay, but it was pretty crazy because I was feeling okay. I thought I was great and I was young and healthy, but then it was crazy. Deborah, what about you?
So I've had a very good biggest surprise. Last June, I think, me and my boyfriend, we traveled to Petropolis, and we went to a place called Vale do Amor, and he questioned to me if I want to marry to her. So it was beautiful, and I said yes. It was. And you, Andrew?
Well, it's very hard because the world is always surprising me. But, well, let me remember one. The last week, I think, last week, I traveled to Goiânia again to see my parents, my family. And, well, it was very interesting because here I was so tired to study a lot, I've been with my mind, I got a kind of fuzzy a lot. And when I traveled to there, I don't know what happened, but it kind of refreshed me a lot, And I was so happy seeing my grandma, my father, my grandpa as well. And when I'm back to here, when I came back, I start to work, very easily. Kind of, I don't know what happens, but my way was the process became more easy for me. I don't know what, but I think I needed to see the people that I like, to refresh my life, or to make me alive as well, more or less. So that's it. Someone
Okay,
else?
so I think everyone answered, so I will answer. And the biggest surprise I've had was in this year that I lost 2 uncles, but I'm trying to deal with this like in a good way because we are we just born because we need to die, you know. So I'm learning how to deal with this. And I want to know, Deborah, what are 3 things you can live without and why?
Okay. I'm thinking. I can live without. This is hard to answer. So can I answer after? I'm
Okay, so
thinking.
choose someone.
Okay, and you, Jefferson.
Yes, tough questions for me all the time. No problem. Let's go ahead. The first one is I can't live without play soccer in my gym. I love go to the gym and play soccer. I love this kind of thing. The second one is my glasses because I need to wear glasses. It's terrible, but I can't live without you. I love my glasses. And the third one it is internet. For me, it's very important because all the time I'm searching a lot of things. And so it's so good for me. It's so practical for me to use internet. And you, Rogerio?
Okay, well, guys, it's a pretty easy question for me. The first thing that I can't live without is coffee. My day can't start without a good cup of coffee, a black coffee with no sugar. No way, because I'm completely addicted in coffee. Well, second, my family. My family is very, very important for me. I do anything for them, and yeah, I can't live without them. And the third, video game. Despite my age, I like to play video games with my son, sometimes alone. Because it's a way for me to relax. To forget the problems in my life. I love it. And what about you, Bruna?
Well, I wasn't thinking about coffee, but now that you said, I need to add this one in my list. So coffee. Then I wrote here music. I love listening to music. I can't spend my day without listening to a song, at least one. I would say dance too. And because I love dancing, I dance every day too. And the last one is people. I think not only my family, but people I love. I don't know, my friends, being here on TNT. I think I am a person who is really talkative, so I need to have people around me to talk, and that's it. And you, Ronaldo?
I think that my first is my kids, and the second one, I think that is beer. I like too much to have some beers and hang out with your friends and so on, and ride a motorcycle. I have a motorcycle since I was a teenager, and I keep one in the garage. I don't ride every day, but I like to know that it is there, and I can ride at the time I want, and I can. That is all. And you, Andrew?
Well, in my case, I think music, like Bruna, and not only listen a song, but also to play. So 2 things. Other thing, maybe coffee as well, and people, like Bruna. I think I really agree with her.
And you, Deborah?
So, well, I love to travel, and this is the best part of my life. Me and my husband traveled twice this year to Petropolis and São Paulo last week. So I love to travel. And I love books too. I read a lot. It is a good hobby for me. And I need to sleep very well every day, or I am nobody last other day. So that's it.
Okay, so I think I would choose like my family, and I would like to choose music too, but as I just can choose 3 things, I would choose my cats because I love them, and chocolate because I can't live without chocolate. Chocolate makes me feel happier. And how would you define yourself in 3 words, Jefferson?
The first ones are methodic, like handle. I'm terrible. I have a schedule. I do everything that I need to do. I do, or I try to do. Sometimes we can't control, but I need to do. This is the first word. The second is friendly. I'm friendly with everybody, with my families, my friends, and my students. It's very important, my students, because they pay my bills, my salary. And the last one, it's arguing or discussing good ideas. I love to discuss good ideas as a professional. I love every time I'm discussing something new about economics and social problems. Brazil, I think will turn out this situation, this bad situation that we are living now. And you, Endo, it's your turn now, Endo.
Well, music first. Easy going, but 2 words. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's going. I am peaceful. It's something that 3 words that define me. How about you, Rogério?
Well, the first thing that I'm a shy person, and sometimes people think that I'm arrogant, that I'm selfish, something like that. But no, guys, I'm just a shy person. Sometimes I don't know how to start a conversation with someone. And the second thing, I'm economic. I don't like to spend money in pointless things. Sometimes my wife complain about it, and I'm a hard worker. I work really hard when I wanna something. I really commitment with when I wanna something. And what about you, Ronaldo?
As I said, I'm very shy. I pretend to be not, but it's so difficult to be. And I think that I'm a good friend and happy. I try to keep my mood every day. When I wake up, I think in the morning, I think that the day will be good and so on. And you, Yasmin?
Oh, I think organized, because I like to know what I will do during the day. Talkative, I know I'm shy, but I really love to talk about things that I like pop music or gossip about celebrities. And I think determined too, because I really like to focus on things that I want. And what about you, Deborah?
I know two words like you, Yasmin, because I'm so determined and organized. So now I'm studying a lot and I need be determined and organized. And I'm hard worker like Rogerio too, because I work a lot too. So that's it. And you, Bruna, you answered.
Not yet. So I wrote easygoing, just like Angel, kind, and I wrote some others like random ones, you know, like I wrote talkative, undecided, because it's really hard for me to decide things. Like the world has so many options and sometimes I can't choose one, you know, and that's something for me. I know I said more than one, but that's it.
Okay, so what is inspiring you in life right now, Jefferson?
Inspire me now. I think it's the challenge of life. A lot of challenge to have a good health. I'm worried about to do good exercise. And the most important for me is to solve problem. I need a problem. Every day I need a problem to solve. And that's why I'm studying a lot. Like I have a lot of gaps in my life. For example, advanced Excel, our language that I'm studying, and business intelligence, and I need these tools to be a better economist, because I know in the future, if you haven't this kind of thing, you're not good be a good economist. That are my challenge now. And you, Deborah Ferraz. Ferraz is from Goiânia too. Ferraz.
I think that my life is inspiring me now. My life is good, but can be better. So I'm wake up every day thinking can be better. So I go work and study, and that's things. So and you,
Well, I think what inspired me is to listen you all, you know, I think to attend the TNT, you know, it's been very interesting to know other perspectives of life. So it's inspiring me a lot. People, you know, so that's it, people. And you, Ronaldo?
Oh, what is inspiring me now? I think that's my kid, because he's very young. He's 12 years old now. And I think that I have a lot of things to teach him. I think that inspires me a lot. And who is the next? I don't know. Yasmin?
Okay, so I think there are two things that is inspiring me now, and my parents, that I want to give them back what they did to me, like provide them a better life, and the better education that we have here in Brazil, that I want to do things to change this. And what about you, Rogerio?
Well, what has been inspiring me right now is I'm trying to lose some weight, you know. And by the way, why, my lord, it's so hard to lose weight after our 40s. And I have been trying a crazy diet named OMAD. I don't know if you guys heard about. OMAD means 1 meal a day. And yeah, because I think I need to be healthy for my family. I need to lose some weight. I'm not so fat, but I think it's very important. We we be in our right rate, And yeah, it has been inspiring me a lot, and I have been trying, and I have been suffering with that.
Okay, so best piece of advice that you have received, Bruna.
I haven't answered the last one, so I will answer both.
Okay.
I think what has been really inspiring for me nowadays is just like Jefferson said, being a better professional, a better teacher, studying as much as I can, and also as you said, like I think teaching and showing people how English can empower them and how much they can access through this language. So I think this is something that has been inspired me. And also, as Engel said, people definitely being here, that's something else. And the best piece of advice you've received, I don't know. I need to think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Can I answer it later, please?
Okay, so
Thank.
yeah, choose someone.
Oh, Débora.
Okay. I answered that question yet. So it's next question.
Yeah, it's the best piece of advice you've
Okay, sorry. I was drinking water, so I don't understand that question very well. Can you explain for me?
Okay, the best advice that someone gives to you. Do you know what is advice?
I think I don't know.
Conselho.
Oh, okay. The best advice. I remember when my father, he always said to me, study because if you want to change your life, you need to study so much. So that was the best advice, I think. And you, Jefferson?
Yes, as I elder, I have a lot of story to tell. I have a very good story about my life because I love to play soccer, and I play a lot until when I was 15 years old, and I have a big party for me, and my father asked for my colleagues, what about the football of Jeffrey? It's not so good. And so I have a good advice from my father, stop now to play soccer, you need to study a lot. And I really received this advice, stop playing football and study a lot. That's a good advice from my father. And you, Andel?
Yeah, I don't remember any specific, piece of our device or something like that, but there's a kind of quote or part of lyrics that I really like. I think it's very interesting to think about. That is, be yourself, but not always be the same. I think it's a very interesting way of thinking, and yeah, I consider it's an advice that I received from the lyrics of the songs. So that's it. How about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, with no shadow of doubt, when my manager advised me to learn English, because one day, it was in December 2019, she asked me, Rogério, do you speak English? And of course, my answer was no. And then she told me, Rogério, what are you waiting for? If one day we need someone who speaks English here in your company, we will hire someone outside. And then I got very concerned because I want to keep my job. And yeah, after that, I started to learn English, and here I am speaking a little English with you guys. I know that I'm still learning. I make many mistakes when I speak, but I fell in love with this language, and yeah, it's a good advice that I have received. Okay, what about you, Bruna? Did you think in something?
Well, I was thinking here, that's a really hard question, but I think the best ones I've been receiving, like I received last year, my therapist always tells me that I need to believe in myself, you know. This is something I don't do very often. So I just need to believe I've been doing the right thing. And yeah, that's it. Let me see. Ronaldo, did you answer? I'm sorry.
No, no,
No.
I
Okay.
try to answer this question. It's so hard to me too. And I think that some years ago, my boss said to me, "Oh, don't be so hard with you. You don't have to do everything in your career. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do 100%. Just do more than the others." Because I think that we commit a lot of mistakes in our lives, and I was so hard with me and the others that worked with me. And after that, I think that he's correct, because the perfect life don't exist. The perfect work don't exist. And as I work at the bank, and I work with a lot of kind of employees, and I had to convince them to work and to reach the goals and so on. It's so hard in the bank. You have to sell a lot of products that people don't want to buy and so on. And I had to convince them to sell it. It's so hard. And I think that this advice helps a lot. That is it. Who's the next? I
I
don't
think
know.
everyone answered, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the best piece of advice I've received, my father always tell me, just do it. So when I have an idea, I tell him, and he just said, just do it. Don't think so much about it. Just do it, because if you think, you will give up, you know. So, and a book that everyone should read, and why, and
Well, I'm definitely don't like to recommend obvious things, you know. So I highly recommend Fernão Campelo Gaivota. It's a history of flying of seagull. So it's a very inspiring book, and I think we can find a lot of good thing to inspire our soul reading this book. That's it. How about you, Deborah?
I read a book called O Extraordinário. I don't know if you guys read this book, but this book is, I don't know how can I say extraordinary in English, but he is extraordinary. So I cried reading this book because it's so beautiful, and I think that more people need to read this book. It's very inspiring. And you, Rogério?
Oh, guys, it's a shame because I confess I'm a lazy reader. I'm a lazy reader. Yeah, I don't like to read a lot, but well, I read a book in English to practice my read skills, and I like it a lot. It was Marley and me. I don't know if you guys know this story about the dog, a family with the dog, and I like it so much. It was very emotional, and yeah, I like so much about this book. And what about you, Jefferson?
Yeah, as Endo said, I have 100 books to recommend it, but just one is very important to read now to talk about the situation that we live in the world. Is 1984 by George Orwell. It's very important to read this book to understand the dystopian fiction, the disruption economy, this situation that we live now. So I recommended this book, 1984 by George Orwell.
Okay, so Bruno, how was the conversation? Do you have a book to recommend to us?
Okay, the conversation was so good. Our group was amazing, and the book that I said that is Ensaio sobre a Cegueira, José Saramago. It's a good book that I recommend.
Oh, and what about you, Aline? How was the conversation? Do you recommend some book?
I loved that. My group was amazing. I did recommend Ideias para Adiar o Fim do Mundo by Ailton Krenak.
Okay, and what about you, Wesley?
Yeah, it was an amazing conversation there. And the book is How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Okay, and what about you, Mariana? How was the conversation? Do you recommend some book to us?
The conversation for me, it was fantastic. The guys in the group are so welcoming, and I recommended the book of Daniel Goleman, Inteligência Emocional, because I think it's important to understand our emotions, our feelings, and to understand how the whole thing works in our brain, you know.
And you, Alice?
Well, the conversation was terrific. I love talking with them. And a book that I recommended was 21 Lessons to 21st Century. And another book that I would like to recommend to you guys is Dried Lives. In Portuguese, it's Vida Seca. It's a good, great book. Dried Lives, awesome. It's a great book, and well, it's gonna be, it might be a very interesting reading.
And what about you, Carla?
I recommended the Psychology of Money, the Morgan House. But I totally agree with Jefferson. I love it. 1984, I think it's the best book of the world. And just read it. I think it's amazing. George Orwell.
And what about you, Priscilla? What book do you recommend?
So my group was very friendly. I recommend a book with Organizing Tomorrow Today. I like so much this book. It's good with organize your soft skills. Your professional life is a better your day. That's it.
Okay, so the book that I really recommend is Imposter Syndrome, for who is starting to learn a new language. It's so good. And I want to thank you for this conversation. I send the link about our live on YouTube. And if you can answer the last question, that is, you are stuck on an island and you can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would you eat? If you can answer, it will be so good. So thank you for the conversation. I hope you enjoy it.